Hi, I'm Father Ron. I've never done one of these things before, so forgive me if it doesn't come out the way I'm really feeling it. We all are joined together in this time of crisis, and we need to support each other. In our spiritual community especially, it's very easy to think, where is the church in this time? So one of the things we want to remember is we are keeping the church open from 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. every day now. So please feel free to come in and pray. Avoid any large groups in there. Keep that distancing that is being recommended by all of the officials. And obviously, if you are sick, please just stay home. But regarding the spiritual aspects of this, when the church talks about the Eucharist being the source and the summit of all we are as Catholics, it seems like it's a total contradiction what we're doing. Benedict XVI, our former Holy Father, at one time talked about fasting from the Eucharist. Of course, that's something saints in the past had talked about. We don't recommend this. They said if anyone were to do something like that, it would be only under the watchful eye of a good spiritual director. However, we don't have any choice at this point. And when he was referring to that, it was with the idea of uniting ourselves with those who couldn't receive the Eucharist for whatever reason, those who are shut in, those who are hospitalized, imprisoned, couples in what we call bad marriages, the catechumens who are entering the church. They develop a tremendous longing for that Eucharist and almost resent being sent out for the breaking open of the Word instead of being allowed to stay for the Eucharist. So despite all of this, we ask you to unite yourselves with the Eucharist. Read the scriptures every Sunday as a family, ideally, but certainly don't just flash through them, but reflect on them. The saints of the old, as well as our present Holy Father, have talked about spiritual communion. This is one wherein we pray very sincerely, Lord, let me be united with you as closely as possible. Let me be united with you in the real Eucharist as soon as possible. In keeping with this, we want to also bring up the fact that we are a parish family, and like every family, we do have our needs, and so we ask you to please, in any way possible, if you are able to, is to continue your tithe, to continue to make your donations, and we can recommend that you go online if you so desire. Just go to olphchurch.org, and there's a donate red button up there to the left, I believe, and or you can drop off your envelopes here at the parish rectory. If no one is in here, you can put it into the mail slot, just to the left of the front door. And it's in a very secure situation. It goes straight to the floor so no one can retrieve it later on. We are still saying Mass every day. Father Joe and I are doing it separately so that we can perhaps get the chance of meeting some of you. But also we have it online from the diocesan office. This morning the bishop himself celebrated the Mass. The flock notes that we talked about, and if you hadn't received them, either call us here at the rectory and we'll get you signed up for it. But that gives you free access to all of Bishop Robert Barron's publications, including also his daily Mass. And then starting this Wednesday and Sunday, we will be having online Mass from the parish here itself. So if you find us more appealing than the bishop and some of those other great people from the diocese, well, we're complimented, but maybe you might want to combine them all. But we'll have further details in written notice as to how to contact these particular numbers. And we very definitely ask that you keep us in prayer, knowing that we are praying with you too and for you, and that together we hopefully will be able to move on with our lives with a renewed sense of fervor for the Eucharist, for our family of faith, and tremendous knowledge of the support that we have with and for each other. God bless you. Have a great day, a great week, and stay well. Amen.